If you go online, you will hear men say, women are the reason for the mess in the dating world. And then, lots of women will also say it is men who have ruined the dating world. We will logically look into this and try to come into conclusion. Let's not just assume, let's place facts side by side. So don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section as usual.
What's your body count looking like right now?
I can't even tell you. It's like 45,
How old are you again?
20,
20, and your body count is
45.
45. So you know what they say, you gotta multiply 45 times 3. Let me do that math for you real quick. Okay. So your body count really 135.
I should have just said like 45 plus because I really just stopped counting after 45.
How many people have you slept with?
I'm gonna have to check my list.
You got a list?
Who doesn't have a list?
Oh, say less. Let's see that shit. Oh shit! Show the camera. Show the camera.
Y'all, I think modern women ruin dating, and here's why. Let's get into it. Hookup culture. Women giving their bodies away to men that have not committed to them on any level. They've made relationships transactional, not being realistic. Now the majority of women want the minority of men, using tactics of shame and emasculating men to manipulate them in doing what they want them to do. Some men now are choosing to go their own way, not even trying to date in this modern dating culture. Ain't that a shame? A lot of good men not dating because they don't see value in this modern dating culture.
Yes, a woman can be independent. Yes, a woman can make her own money. But at the end of the day, if she doesn't, quote unquote, submit to her man, in which submit doesn't mean be a slave to, it just means like acting your feminine nature towards your man. You play the feminine role and the man plays the masculine role. That's the way society has always worked. That's the way it should continue to work long term. However, since men are realizing that's not the case, men are going other countries even, and men are just taking account of that. That's why dating has also gotten so hard.
Then let's check why women think that men ruined modern dating.
The top women in the world get cheated on. You can do all this quote unquote wifey shit and still get cheated on, still get left. So it ruins your perspective on like, oh, maybe I'm doing too much. And it's like, oh, she's gonna stay here. She's already done all this wifey stuff. I got her locked in. I could do whatever.
I feel like men take advantage sometimes.
Yeah,
if they're not the right guy,
absolutely.
like if it's the right person, then, you know, it will work out. But a lot of men will lie and cheat and manipulate, and
Oh,
then
she's
you'll
so
be a
understanding. She'll understand why I cheated. Like, you know, like, so it's
and you'll do all.
it makes you take a step back, like, ooh, maybe I should take this a little slower. Maybe I shouldn't give all my qualities so soon in a relationship.
In all honesty, I have not seen much on how men have ruined relationships, but from my discussion with women, I have come to identify women's point of view and why they think men ruined the dating world. One is the polygamous nature of men and the fact that men are not loyal, but this fact is questionable. Now, the trend among women is dating only top guys, the rich, tall, and handsome guys. Some even go as far as picking professions they can date, like athletes, singers, and so on. Now, this is the problem. 90% of girls want the same small percentage of guys. This point I just made here is another reason why I believe these women ruin dating. But let's continue. So if almost all of the modern women go for about 10% of men, and this men never told these women they want to be committed to them. Many times it's a situationship where these women think the guy is dating them and they are giving their body to make the man stay. And the guy just thinks she is giving her body because of who he is, like every other girl he has been with.
Every woman who had a one-night stand with Drake or someone like that, she's kind of, in her mind, ruined for a normal dude in a normal relationship from that point forward. And I hear this all the time, especially from women who live in Los Angeles. They're like, I dated so-and-so. And I'm like, no, you didn't. I know him and his wife. He you for sure, maybe twice. You never dated him. If I look up pictures of you and him on a red carpet somewhere, there are none. There's pictures of him and his wife. You never dated him. And the fact that she even has the thought, the imagination that she dated him, now think about that. In her mind, now that's what she compares every relationship to. So she ends up dating a shortstop for the Dodgers, or ends up sleeping with him like 2 or 3 times. In her mind, she dated him, and now every single person she dates from that point forward has to make the $20 million a year guaranteed contract, has to be this tall, and in her mind, that's who she wants.
So men's loyalty cannot be questioned if the women are not going for the good men, or men who cannot present them as their partner. And even when they find a good man, they don't give him the peace and respect he deserves. The other reason is that women think that men are ruining relationships because men are not conforming to the new wave of feminism and socioeconomic conditions, where the gender roles have to be modified so a man should not demand traditional duties from his woman because she's not a slave. But the guy has to keep busting his ass to provide for her because he can't even get considered in the first place. If he can't provide, I have had a girl tell me that I am making the relationship difficult for her because I am not evolving, due to the fact that I will not let any women sit and contribute nothing to the relationship, while I do my masculine duty of protection, provision, and so on. At least I deserve a good meal. I should not have a woman in the same town as I am, and I should keep ordering food, like a guy who is not putting his effort and time somewhere. Now let's consider why men think women ruined modern dating, and you will decide which party actually headed modern dating toward the rock. Number 1. In hookup culture, modern women have very low moral and chastity levels. Some modern women have considered hooking up as getting back on men since men can sleep around. We are going to show men that we can too. But in reality, a woman prefers an experienced man that can lead her along, while a man prefers an inexperienced girl that he can show his world to. So no man wants to date a hoe, but then lots of modern women are. Number 2. Endless expectation and zero responsibilities. I did a video on exactly this topic, and you should check it out. After this one, women want responsible and capable men, and they want all the best treatment any woman can get, but they are not ready to be a woman that deserves that kind of treatment. A lot of women crown themselves queens and need men servants as their boyfriends. They are more like a parasite, and the traditional role is too big a deal in this case. Some modern women don't even want their man to demand loyalty from them. They just want to keep men and live slutty life, but knowing that there's a guy at the corner when they are ready to settle down. You see, this is one of the reasons why some married modern women divorce. They want to be able to explore and exercise their vagina, and they wish more than anything that they can have an open marriage like that simp paying his wife to get fucked. Number 3. The independent boss lady and masculine women era. Lots of modern women are not dateable because it's like being in a relationship with another man. They are opinionated, aggressive, competitive, not submissive, and lack emotional expression. And funny part is that some women indulge themselves into masculinity as a way to fight patriarchy, meaning they want to take back control from men in the relationship and marriage. They want to be the boss and decision maker. Now, when I compared women's reasons for why men ruined dating and men's point on how modern women ruined dating, this is what I deduced, that women's point is simply an attack against men's nature. They are trying to make men stop being men and to conform to their feminist ideology, and also trying to force men who are not ready for relationships. Ready by all means, because it's just dumb to try to make a man who, is not a committer into one, and then after you fail, you blame it on all men. When I checked men's reasons as well, I discovered that men are asking for women to take back their nature and leave the one they have acquired. Men are simply saying, we can't deal with what modern women have become. If we keep being what they need, and we fight all our life to be it, the provider, the backbone, and then we get nothing in return except for disrespect, ungratefulness, and unfaithfulness, then dating is not a fair game and it's a terrible investment. So my conclusion is that men are more realistic and know what they are saying when they say women ruined modern dating, while women are just holding on to self-inflicted pains and creating opinions out of it. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I want either your experience or your opinion. This is one video where I have placed modern women's and men's opinions together and considered them. I know it would not change modern women because they never listen, but I did this for the guys so that they do not make any mistake when dealing with modern women. The points I discussed should be considered as red flag. Men deserve to be happy, for real. That's all for today on The Latest Juice. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my previous videos. Don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. Share this video with whomever you would like to watch it. Thanks for watching.